What is epistemology? It came from two Greek words, epistem meaning knowledge and logos to study. It is a branch of philosophy which is concerned with posing, reflecting, and examining questions related to knowledge or knowing. It is the explanation of how we think. It requires us to determine the true from the false. It is needed in order to use and obtain knowledge of the world around us. Why do we study epistemology? As teachers, we need to be clear over what knowledge is and how it is related or different from beliefs and opinions. Second, teachers will greatly improve on their methods of teaching once they understand the different sources of knowledge. Third, it will be appropriate for the teacher to know the type of knowledge he imparts, the sources, and how much relevance can be placed in them. Sources of knowledge. Empirical knowledge. It is through observation of the things around us, through our senses, through personal experiences. Rational knowledge. It is derived by reasoning, that is not by observation but by inferring new knowledge from what we already know. Revealed knowledge. It is the characteristic of religions, especially the revealed ones. Intuitive or insight knowledge. It is acquired directly by an immediate contact of the mind without the object, without going through the process of reasoning. Conditions of knowledge. In an attempt to answer these questions with regards to what constitutes knowledge, A.J. Ayer 1955 gave three conditions of knowledge as follows. What one said to know be true, that one be sure of it, ability to justify, and the last one, that one should have the right to be sure. Criteria for knowledge. Bamisei, in her contribution to what constitutes knowledge, enumerated 5 criteria. First, existence. This means that knowledge should have existential reference. Second, certainty. This means that knowledge should be validly proved. Third, validity. This means that knowledge should not be self-contradictory. Fourth, veracity. This means knowledge expresses truth. And the last one is utility. This is to say knowledge is either useful in its direct benefit to the knower or in its potential for creating further knowledge. Relationship between knowledge and education. Does this make knowledge synonymous with education? The answer is, knowledge is a condition for education, but is not a sufficient one. Knowledge is neutral. Knowledge can be used either positively or negatively by the possessor of knowledge. Education, on the other hand, always implies a positive state of mind. Knowledge becomes education where it is used positively for the benefit of the individual and the larger society. That is why a knowledgeable person is not necessarily an educated person until the knowledge is evaluated and adjudged to be positive and worthwhile.
Created using Powtoon.